Howdy folks, we're here for another Darwin Awards video, so you know it's gonna be a good one, yeah. And yeah, I'm here solo this time, so yeah. There we go. Anyways, you guys seem to really enjoy these, and I enjoy watching these too, and it's been a bit, so here we are for another one, so yeah, we're gonna be, oh yeah, and don't forget to go vote for Brandon! Vote for Brandon, District 23, Texas, there you go. Yeah. Get him in, trust me, who wouldn't want to have this guy as a congressman? Alright, enough shilling for the dude. Anyways, I got nothing else with his interest, so let's go and jump right into it right now, shall we? I should also mention that I am not getting paid to shill that at all. I am purely doing that, like, just out of appreciation, I guess, yeah.
What's the word that I would use to describe that?
I don't know.
It's chunky.
Oh.
What is up, you sexy YouTube mother lovers,
Hello.
and welcome back to another episode, backed by popular demand, of the Darwin Awards.
Yay.
Now, as we like to say to open up these videos, guns are awesome.
True.
Idiots, not so much.
Also true.
Sometimes when you put the two together, you get the perfect recipe for a recipient of a Darwin Award. Darwin Award, of course, being when you remove yourself from the gene pool.
Yeah.
For those of you who are new here, we try to use the Darwin Awards as an opportunity to, one, crack a couple jokes at the expense of some people who didn't quite think some things through. But also, more importantly, kind of use this as an opportunity to talk about firearm safety and how to avoid ending up on the Darwin Awards. And of course, it wouldn't be a Darwin Awards video if we didn't start out with somebody learning the hard way that tannerite and other binaries are not a toy.
Already getting to explosives, and this part of the video is called microwave. Well, you know what they say about starting off strong, man. This is gonna have a very bad outcome. What kind of shrapnel are we about to have? Also, how much tannerite is being used to? That's a question as well. Oh! Ooh!
Oh!
Jesus Christ.
You alright?
That microwave made a straight up beeline.
Yeah, go back for that. I want to see that one more time. Oh, yep, it hit him, but
Jesus Christ.
I think he's fine for the most part.
That microwave
Yeah.
made a straight up beeline.
Regardless, that's not gonna feel great because it's like, what was that? Like the door of the microwave, and that's still not gonna feel pleasant. But could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. But still not pleasant.
And toward this dude like a fat chick toward a buffet. This again in slow motion.
All right, here we go. There it goes, and
Oh, yep. Right in the head.
damn.
Thankfully, this guy seemed more or less okay, other than being pretty damn shaken up.
Yeah,
Luckily,
he's probably gonna need a minute because I imagine that probably knocked the mess out of him for a bit. So just give him a moment to recuperate his thoughts, get his brain waves working correctly again, I guess, and then I imagine he'll be all fine and dandy. Yeah, just give up and then slap an "I survived" sticker right on his ass or something. Yeah.
microwave doors aren't exactly aerodynamic, so it slowed down considerably in the time it took to get to him. Still, oh my god, that's
Still imagine it wasn't
No,
pleasant.
as some people have pointed out in the past.
Yeah, that would be a story. All right, just come back and hey guys, I just got back. I just got back from shooting. I got smacked in the face with a microwave door. That was fun.
There is not just one way to win a Darwin Award. The most obvious way, of course, is that you you die. But if you get a little bit more creative, you're just removing yourself from the gene pool, which means technically this next gentleman could, in fact, have received a Darwin Award.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I know where this is
What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh boy.
going. You know where this is going.
I actually
Let's watch
don't.
what
That's why I'm anxious right now. I actually don't know where this is going. Maybe when I see more, then maybe oh, I see the gun. I see the gun. No! No! Why? Why are we doing? Oh my god. And now it makes sense why this video is age restricted. Is my video gonna get age restricted? I don't know. It's funny. A lot of the past few videos of these have been age restricted, but my reaction didn't for some reason because YouTube's stupid like that.
How can you ever have confidence in your body armor if you never test it?
I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't want to test it right there.
Okay, go.
Oh.
Well,
I feel bad for laughing. That hurt.
yeah.
It was just that prime.
Jesus Christ. Well, it seemed to have blocked it, so that was good. However, we still have this thing called, you know, kinetic force, and yeah, he felt that, and that was gonna hurt regardless.
Primal shriek. I saw a lot of people on the internet calling this fake, and it may not be exactly what it appears to be, but there is definitely a frame when that gun fires where you see some sort of projectile hitting that crotch pad. Right here. Yes, based on the amount of kinetic energy that was just delivered to his target swingers, this man might have
so yeah, I did block it off, alright.
just removed his eligibility to be breeding anytime soon.
Yeah.
Just remember, guys, there's easier ways to get 20 bucks.
Yeah.
A few of these next ones get a little bit rougher, so I
don't know, maybe he just used like some really weak, low quality ammo. Maybe that's what he used. That's my guess, but what do I know?
Suggest putting the kids to bed right about now. Unless, of course, you don't have kids, in which case, please return those children exactly where you found them. Anyway, guys, before we get to that, first we've got to thank our sponsor. And our sponsor for this video is TacPack, also known as TacPack. TacPack is a box subscription type of company, but for gun stuff. I was actually kind of impressed with the stuff they sent out this time around. Mechanics gloves, because shooting AKs gets pretty damn hot. Got a stock and 2 AR magazines for those of you with closeted AR-15 tendencies. Snap caps for the dry fire that you don't do enough of. Reptilia pistol grip. An SOG tomahawk for getting drunk and throwing in your backyard. Very
While drunk.
An AR-550 steel plate for shooting. T-shirts, stickers, and more. And if you use the code AKG, you can get a separate grab bag of gear that ships separately from your first order. Even more pack of tack. Yeah. Just remember, you need to order by the end of this month to get in on the next month's bag. So again, use the code AKG, get yourself some free stuff with that first tack pack, and show them some love. We appreciate them supporting the channel. With that out of the way, you guys want to see somebody shoot themselves?
Oh boy.
So this video comes from a Pakistani wedding, and you can already tell this lady's not digging whatever is going down right now.
She is not happy.
Pakistani David Tennant here is probably very inebriated and playing around with a Tokarev. So that's a recipe for
recipe for disaster. Yeah, this will totally play out well.
Success? Let's see what happens.
Success. Okay. Jesus. Right next to her head.
Imagine being that casually annoyed by somebody shooting a hole in your ceiling.
Yeah.
Stop it.
And right next to her head, too. Like, firing that thing off right next to your head and getting that casually... Is this the first time this has happened? Is it? I don't... Maybe this is a common occurrence. Maybe. Is it? I don't know. Regardless, I think someone needs to take the gun out of his hand.
You.
And there you go.
Now, we had to blur a good bit of that to, keep this video on YouTube. But if you do some Googling...
And the dude barely reacted, too. Like, go back to that.
Stop it, you.
Yeah, like... Yeah, it's... He's barely reacting to it. Like,
no, we had to blur.
Again, how many... Has this... this has to have happened, like, multiple times to the point where it's like, oh, well, shit, just another Sunday, or something, like, just...
a good bit of that to, keep this video on YouTube. Yeah. But if you do some Googling, this is not really a hard video to find anymore. This gentleman does not just have a hole through his hand. What's the word that I would use to describe that? It's chunky. You see this? This is a Tokarev.
Okay.
You know how you check if a Tokarev is loaded? You just pull the slide back a little bit, and you can see in there and see if there's a live round in the chamber. Yep. You do not have to point it at your hand and pull the trigger.
You don't...
Typically.
Yeah, there's... yeah, and even just... That's not a good way of finding out if hey, is there live ammo in it? And no, don't do that. Just don't. Just...
a bad idea. I'm also hella concerned by the way he's just casually waving around a very obviously loaded handgun at these other people who are just dancing. But I think the real thing we're talking about...
no appreciation for life in this clip. Just none. Absolutely none. Just no appreciation, no concern, just... Yeah.
Out of this entire situation is the fact that this man had an accomplice. Let's do a breakdown of this. I'm not sure what this man is reaching for, but this child here is trying to offer him a loaded magazine.
Oh,
he looks down. Oh, hey, look, a loaded magazine. Grabs said magazine and immediately starts playing with the loaded handgun. This little shit knows what he's doing, too. He immediately puts his fingers over his ears. Your drunk uncle at a wedding is waving around.
That's fueling my theory of this has happened before multiple times. That's what this is doing. This has happened multiple times here. You can't convince me otherwise. You really can't, unless someone has, like, full-blown information / knowledge of what happened here. Yeah.
On a loaded handgun and shooting the ceiling, and this little shit's passing him more mags. But yes, for the toke rev, if you're trying to clear this weapon, you just drop the magazine, like so you can't feed any more ammo into the chamber. You pull back on the slide, and then you check inside to make sure that there is no ammo.
Yep.
And then you can pull the trigger and know that there's going to be no bad consequences.
Yeah.
Don't point it at your fucking hand.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Or at anything you don't intend to destroy. Yeah. Bit of a rule when it comes to gun safety, you know? One that should, be followed, like, always. Yeah. Just some common sense, you know?
You guys want to see a TikToker blow themselves up?
Yeah!
I got the flashbang props for my
it's just
quiet cosplay. These bitches!
And for quiet cosplay, that's a Metal Gear character, by the way. Unless there's another character named Quiet, then... Yeah, okay. So... What's gonna happen to this chick that she's got what she called a flashbang? Oh boy. Which, I hope it's just that. But even then, I imagine this is not going to go well.
Are real as fuck, look at this shit!
A little bit of an audio delay there.
Yeah!
Now, as much as this would be horrific if it were actually real, this video is clearly fake. Okay. In fact, a lot of submissions were kind of like this, involving, people doing kind of dumb things and then blowing up, but a lot of them are fake. Videos like this, in particular, are very, very easy to fake, and it's usually pretty easy to tell when it is. Usually when the explosion covers up the entire frame, to where you don't have any point of...
I don't know why it took me to say it, to realize that it was fake. It was just like, God, I really am dumb at times.
For where that explosion actually is, and it's only in one frame. Like, there's a frame skip from pulling the pin to explosion. Probably a fake video. In fact, we included a clip in the last Darwin Awards where we were talking about that guy throwing the RPG into the ground. We included a clip, a meme that was obviously fake of Ian from his video on the RPG and doing the same kind of jump cut.
There is no time delay.
Yeah,
It's this. Well, this one's a dummy, but real rockets. There's no time delay. If you were to take the safety cap off and go.
Yeah, that's a meme.
I thought it was funny as hell, and a shocking amount of people thought that it might have been real.
I knew that one was fake. Like, I didn't know that one. I don't know why I wasn't able to tell that one until he just brought it up. I don't know. I think it was just because she said, I heard flashbang, maybe that's why, and I was like, maybe there's a different thing that goes on. I don't know.
People thought I was...
That or I'm just stupid, or because I'm recording this in the morning and I'm tired because I got off of work like an hour and a half ago. Yeah.
Throwing shade at Ian for using that in a meme. I like Ian. I don't know how you can interpret it that way. I think Ian's cool, and I'm glad he hasn't exploded. Odd that I have to clarify that. But just to kind of keep an eye out, because a lot of the stuff, it is funny, but it is usually fake. And surprisingly easy to fake. Allow me to demonstrate.
Apparently. Okay.
Gee, I sure hope nothing bad happens when I smack the tip of my home defense PG-9 rocket.
Yeah. Okay, at least try to make it look so... Can we at least try to make it look like, at least try to make it look somewhat real instead of just swapping. It was just like, let me put in like the most low effort fake thing here. Whatever.
Okay, sure, that's a little crude, but you get the point. Yeah. But now that I've teased you with some fake videos, here's one that I think might be real. This comes from a Russian gun shop because...
Oh boy. Why wouldn't
of course it did.
Yeah.
Работали, значит, мы отгибаем усики, вытаскиваем чеку, отжимаем скобу.
Yeah, Jesus.
Вы с ума сошли, что ли?
Homie didn't even give him a heads up.
I probably shouldn't be laughing. Oh my god. I think it was just him walking out of there being angry. That's really getting me going right now. I just... Jesus Christ. Did he know he was in there? Did he just forget? Like, was the adrenaline... Did the adrenaline just start pumping like crazy and he just was like, throw it away and then take cover? Because that's my only guess as to how that happened. That or he just genuinely didn't know he was there. I don't know. At least he looks fine. Looks, the keyword being looks. I hope he is, but I just... Oh my god. At least he dove into cover and threw it away when it went off. Let's watch it again.
Чеку. Отжимаем скобу. Ой, блин. Вы с ума сошли, что ли?
Homie didn't even...
I'm sorry, but the guy just coming in. Just going off and rushing and everything. It just got me going, man.
Give him a heads up. I'm hoping he didn't know there was a guy in the back.
Same.
Office. But the other guy is very, very lucky that he's not real fucked up.
Yeah, for real. And he's also probably very, very angry right now. Because I would be too. If I'm just chilling in a room and you're just in the other way, like right next to room next door, and you're just messing with a grenade, and then you accidentally pull the pin and then throw it in the room I'm in, I'll be like, what the hell? Well, I wouldn't be like that immediately. At first, I'd be trying to take cover, because, like, holy shit, there's a grenade. And then I'd be walking in there, being pissed off as hell, and then I'd beat the shit out of him for that. Because, like, I ain't letting that slide, no.
Leads me to believe that this might be like a grenade trainer, grenade simulator, but
possibly.
It's a real fucking grenade to me. You visibly get to see the fuse ignite, so there's something in that.
Yeah,
Might
there's something.
have been just the booster charge, no actual grenade filling. Who knows? It could be anything, but holy shit. Not checking if you're a demilled grenade.
It definitely sounded like something was in there, but what do I know?
Has a live fuse or not. Really sounds like a great way to try to win a Darwin Award. But speaking of Russians, that brings us to our actual winner of this episode's Darwin Awards. This video comes to you from what I believe is a Russian wedding, where what I'm assuming is a drunken...
Oh, we went from guns and Middle Eastern weddings to Russian weddings now? Okay.
Prank goes quite wrong.
Oh, boy.
Now, Russian roulette is a game that will definitely qualify you for a fucking Darwin Award.
Yeah.
Where you take a revolver, you stick one round in the cylinder, usually one round, and then you spin the cylinder.
Or just, just don't play this game, period. That'd be nice. Yeah. That'd be nice. God, every time Russian roulette keeps on getting brought up, I keep on thinking that one scene of Danganronpa where Nagito Kamada played it, but he put 5 bullets in the chamber and was like, and only took one chance, and then he won it. Ugh. And just to specify that there were 6 chambers, he only put 5 bullets in 5 of them. Yeah, I'm saying that because I think there's revolvers with only 5 chambers, bullet chambers. I'm pretty sure I saw something like that. So yeah, just thought I'd clarify.
Cock the hammer.
Just to clarify, we're like, oh yeah, the gun didn't get jammed, by the way. He actually won it.
And then point and pull the trigger, and you have a 1 in 6 chance of getting that live round, and a 5 in 6 chance of just having an empty cylinder. Nothing happens. There's an old tongue-in-cheek joke that, it's way better to play that with a semi-auto, like a Glock, because it holds, 17 rounds. So that way you have a 1 in 17 chance. I mean, that's way better odds than 1 in 6. The reason this is a joke is because if you load 1 round into a magazine for a Glock, it's got a spring, so it will always 100% of the time chamber. Unfortunately, that is exactly what happens to this next gentleman. Now, this video isn't all...
No. I just thought of if Russian roulette is to be played... Actually, don't play it. I was going to say, I would suggest just use blanks, but just don't do it, period. Just don't.
That graphic, necessarily. We're still going to try to censor it to try to keep YouTube happy, but still, watch this video at your own discretion.
Не все замечают травматический пистолет в его руке. Тамада пытается остановить, но ему объясняют, это просто красивый жест.
Я хочу сделать вот так.
Bro.
Да, кто еще сделал? Русская рулетка.
Bro, just why?
Jesus Christ. So the question being, why didn't it
Was
happen?
that? And okay, I was just curious.
Happened to the first guy.
I thought it was live leak for a second.
You could see the DJ or whoever is emceeing this tries to pull the gun out of his
Yeah,
hand like a
the only
normal
smart
fucking person.
Yeah, the only smart one here. And then you know just.
But if you look really closely, the first guy doesn't even have his finger on the trigger. In fact, I think he's probably got a Makarov. Showing clear. Magazine. Now a Makarov has a decocker on the side that basically lets the hammer forward, but it blocks it. It blocks the firing pin with a safety mechanism. So it looks like he may have put the gun to his head. I'm not going to do it to myself, obviously.
Yeah, don't.
Puts the gun to his head and maybe makes it look like he pulled the trigger when instead he pushes up the decocker right there on the side. Makes it look like he pulled the trigger.
Сделать вот так.
That would have been stupid, but all still well and good. Nobody's got a hole in their head until he passes it to his buddy, which I cannot for the life of me understand why. His buddy clearly does not understand this trick, and for whatever reason, this pistol is actually loaded. It's when the second guy grabs this Makarov and tries to repeat it, when this harmless but stupid trick turns into a red wedding.
Yeah.
Of course, this is sad, but it is a great reminder that while guns can be super fun, you always have to respect at least basic gun safety, because these things at the end of the day are still very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Anyhow, guys, that is
That's why you need gun safety, so you don't do stupid shit like that, because Jesus Christ. Then, you know, don't play stupid games like, you know, Russian roulette, because just, you know, value your life.
This episode of the Darwin Awards. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hoped that maybe you learned something. If you want to go back and watch some of our other Darwin Awards videos, I'm going to go ahead and leave the links for those down in the description. And if you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell down there for more, you know, BC grade content in the future. I appreciate you guys watching to the end of the video, and as always, I'll see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Bye, guys.
See ya.
It's my obsession to make the perfect weapon, like Rasputin's rise to the top.
Outro song's a banger. Just saying.
You guys want to see a dead body?
Is that like a failed outro or intro?
Funny. In the first video up, somebody came real... Let's watch this again in slow motion. Ooh, God, let's turn that fucking volume down.
Yeah, Jesus. The hell was that?
God damn.
What?
I'm also
What did I
hella
even
concerned by the way he's waving this obviously loaded pistol around. Oh, well, shit. Let me not show that again. But anyhow, just telling you guys to keep an eye out, because stuff like this does get faked quite a lot. In fact, I'll fake one for you right now.
Oh, that's what she said.
If you want to go back and watch some of our other Darwin Awards...
Okay. Alright, well, that was Darwin Awards 5. I really enjoyed that, and I hope you did too. And if you did, give the video a comment, a like, and consider subscribing. And also go check out Brandon Herrera. He'll be linked down in the description below, and as well as the original video, go give him support. Vote for him too! And don't forget, if you're District 23 Texas, yeah, go and vote for him. Make him your congressman! Anyways, I'm going to end the video, so you know, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Turn on notifications, don't miss anything, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.